Now you get up, walk off, you sit down.
I'm Daniel Wendell, we're at Automotive Aesthetic in Charlottesville, Virginia, and this is another detailing video. Today, just like every other day, Ben has brought me another Japanese car that I know and care very little about. I'm a Porsche and Volkswagen guy, but I've got the perfect person to talk about the car and what we're going to be doing to it, so I'm going to turn it over to my main man, Brian.
Hello, my name is Brian, and I'm a detailing technician for Automotive Aesthetic. And today we are working on a 2008 Honda S2000 CR non-delete model. So it has AC and the radio. I own an S2000, been in the S2000 community for a while now. I personally own a 2000. What's so special about the CR, they don't come with a soft top. They come with a hard top from the factory, the wing, wider wheels, aero, better seats, door panels, little things like that. They're lighter than factory S2000s. This particular year, in 08, this car, the non-delete model, is only 174 made. So the S2000 market is blowing up right now. Clean examples are going anywhere from 25 to 35,000, and CRs are fetching 40s to 60s. In some cases, bring a trailer 80. And the car behind me is also signed by a F1 driver, Honda race car driver, Takuma Sato. Today we are going to preserve the value of the car. We're going to clean it up, polish the paint, clean the interior, protect the paint.
I'm back. As usual, we're going to need some stuff for washing. We get this stuff every time because it's pretty darn good, and it's a big bottle. So it looks like Advance Auto just started carrying some SONAX stuff. We're gonna get all of them. So SONAX is a German company that been around for a while. Advance Auto just picked them up and they're starting to sell them in their stores, so I'm excited that if I end up in a pinch and I need some wheel cleaner, I don't have to order it offline. This is good wheel cleaner. Great sealant, really good products. The value on S2000s has been going crazy lately, so we want to make sure that we really preserve and take care of the interior as well. This is great for protecting interior pieces, stuff that exposed to UV. Some Stoner's invisible glass. I like this company. We're going to get this kit. We're just going to get the whole kit just for the clay bars though. So I already have a couple bottles of this stuff at the shop, but since Advance Auto is paying the bill, then I'm just going to get another bottle. Thank you guys. We're gonna get another one. I love these. So in the detailing industry, there's always new stuff coming out, and it's really easy to get sucked in this hole of trying all this new stuff. I like to try new products too. You just can't go crazy and ignore the basics. You really just need something to clean it with, polish it, and protect it.
Per usual, we're going to start off by cleaning the car first. We're actually going to start with the wheels, as we always do. The wheels take the most of the time. They're generally the dirtiest, especially in the wheel wells and the barrels of the wheels. So we're going to start off using the wheel cleaner, the SONAX Wheel Cleaner Plus. They actually just started carrying this at Advance, which was very surprising for me because they're generally a product that you would have to buy on a specific detail-oriented website.
We are taking the rubber off on the quarter panels. If you've noticed, every 90s Hondas or 2000 Hondas have these and they're all rusted out. It's because of this strip. It likes to accumulate water, dirt, grime. All they do is just slide off, and if he wants to put them back on, he's more than welcome to. The film is about 13 years old. It's a factory install. At that point, it's discolored. It's seen some sun. The film is pretty oxidized at this point, same as the paint. We are going to get rid of the old factory film that is installed, and we are going to reinstall film where we get rid of the edges and it's not going to be a different color.
So we just finished kind of basically cleaning and decontaminating the wheels. We've gone through and used the SONAX wheel cleaner, Terminator, done all the wheel wells and everything like that. We're actually putting polymer net shield on it. That's going to create a super hydrophobic barrier for a couple months or so. And that'll make it a little bit easier to clean in the future, just because it's basically adding a barrier of protection. There isn't one pad and polish for every single car. All paints are different, essentially. The S2000 black paint is incredibly soft. As soon as we hit it with the 105, it was actually a little bit too hazy. So we're kind of adjusting that level down a little bit. We're gonna do a microfiber cutting pad, but use Meguiar's 205. That may or may not give us enough cut, but we're gonna kind of test it and see how it works.
We got this chip right here. We usually do touch up at the end, but we're gonna go ahead and touch this up before Daniel applies the film. We went to our local paint store at the bottom of the hill and got the color code from the door. So on CR models, they don't have a soft top. They're factory hard top, and in placement of the soft top, they run a tonneau cover. It definitely gives a very sleek look. I like it. So on the CRs, they have Alcantara on a lot of the panels, and you can't really use normal interior cleaners because it'll mess up the texture of the material. So we're using the SONAX Alcantara upholstery cleaner specifically for it.
We're sealing it with SONAX Polymer Net Shield, one of my favorite products to use. Like, we use it all the time in the shop.
When the car first came in, it really wasn't that bad looking. It had shine to it, and it looked pretty good from 10 feet away. But to see it after is really a huge difference. You can really see the depth in the paint. The swirl marks are gone, those are removed. The paint is pretty much jeweled, as good as we can get it. It's got new PPF on the front end, on the front part of the hood and the fenders, as well as the headlights. So that'll protect those against future rock chips. Washing was pretty fun. Looks like the car hadn't been washed properly in like 5 years or so. So getting to clean the wheel wells properly and do the wheels nicely definitely made the car look much better.
Every time we do these videos, we always use the same shampoo. Daniel always grabs the Griot car shampoo because it's pH neutral and it has no wax or gloss or additives. We're stripping the paint, so it's not necessary to have anything with any gloss enhancers or wax or any additives. We want the paint to be as raw as possible for polishing, and we're putting our own sealant by hand on there.
So when we did the engine bay detail, we typically will go through and clean it, obviously first, and then to dress all the plastics in there, we typically will take a product from Advance called Hyper Dressing, and that works really good for making the plastics essentially new again. That really just kind of bring it back to life, and also gives us some UV protection for sure. Doing the S2000 was a lot of fun, actually. We've only done a couple of these in the past, so this is the first black one I've worked on, so it was pretty fun to do.
Working on an S2000, especially CR, is pretty rewarding. I hope the owner drives it more, since he knows that it's protected and whatnot. But at the same time, these cars are hard to find in the example that it's in. So he's already taken great care of it. Thank you for letting us work on it, and don't ever sell it. Don't ever sell it.